One of my subscribers recently asked me, Dada, how do you manage your finances while collecting perfumes? And that got me really intrigued. I have never spoken about this, but there are some rules and mindsets and hacks that I have implemented on this particular perfume collection journey, which has helped me save a lot of money, but still make a good collection of perfumes. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the proven methods that I have used to save money while making a good perfume collection. So there is no review today. These are just going to be some insights. So if in case you want to save some money while collecting perfumes, I think this video is going to be helpful for you. So the first mindset that I want to talk about is identifying the difference between an influence and a review. The reason why I'm saying this as of now is because the entire YouTube, Instagram, this entire content creation space has come to a point where there are so many reviews coming for one particular perfume. There are launch events happening. There are, the expos happening where people are going, and a lot is happening. And although I'm also part of that particular community where I'm coming and creating content based on this particular perfumes, but I seriously want you to understand the difference between a review and an influence. Where a review is basically coming and talking about the perfume and just saying what the entire experience has been around it without pushing the perfume or without trying to make any sales of that particular perfume. The reviewer has no control or doesn't give a F about the fact whether the perfume is going to be sold crazy and there will be a lot of conversion. But when it comes to influence, everything depends on the conversion. Like, they are coming and talking about the perfume so that you go and buy that. And that is the reason where I want you to understand, stop going into FOMO. You don't need every single perfume that is being launched. You check the perfume reviews, there is no problem, but check it as a review. Those initial impression, those launch events where, this perfume has been launched, oh my God, wait for some time. I know you already have perfumes in your collection, apply them. Let the hype settle in for some time. If you are not owning that particular perfume on the very first day when it is launched, the earth is not going to stop rotating. The sky is not going to fall on your head or something like that. You can just wait for the genuine reviews to come. You can wait for people to comment on how the perfume has been with them. And if in case you're still not sure, this is where my second method would come. Go and get a decant of that particular perfume rather than buying a full bottle. If there are testers available, samples available, or decants available, go for a decant. This is method number 2, which has always, come handy for me, like going for a decant rather than a full bottle if I don't know how the smell is going to be. Another method that I have always implemented is understanding the difference between the notes that I like and the notes that I don't like. For example, I don't like very overly sweet, dense, sugary perfume. So whenever I see any perfume having that similar note structure, I usually get a decant because I am not sure if I will be able to carry a full bottle with me. Number 2, in the same situation, if I see coconut, if a perfume has got coconut, chances are I will get a decant or a partial. This is where I also want to mention, you can also get a partial. Sites like Whiff Culture, sites like Sentira are offering partials. Sites like Sentira, sites like Elix Bloom, sites like Whiff Culture are offering decants and full bottles. So even there is Z Aroma who's selling decants and perfumes as well. So I have always used a couple of websites. Previously I used to order from R Fragrances, Perfume Decants India, but of lately I have been ordering from Whiff Culture, Sentira and Elix Bloom, even for the decants and as well as the full bottles and for the partials as well, because that is where I get the most amount of discounts and nothing else. You can just check out any website as you want, and this is where another mindset needs to be there. Any reviewer, be it me, be it anybody else, comes and tells you like this is the website that I bought the perfume from, does not necessarily mean that you also need to go and check that website and buy from that place. You can always compare the prices across different websites to see where you're getting the best deal, but subjected to that the perfume is being sold genuinely, the seller is genuine and not selling you a fake product. If you trust the delivery process, if you trust the website and the perfume is listed at the best price, go and grab it. So that's another theory that I've always applied, and another major mind shift that I always had even before I was making YouTube videos, and even now when I'm making videos, I have a very specific budget above which I will never spend on a particular month. Say for an example, I have a monthly budget of say 5,000 rupees. Then Monthly 5,000 rupees is going to go towards perfume and nothing else. If I have to make a collection or if I have to purchase perfumes for that particular month for review or for testing purposes or for anything for that matter, it has to be within that particular price budget. If in case I have exceeded on a particular month due to some unforeseen reason, next month I will have to cut down on the total budget to make the budget equalized. That is how I have been following my entire perfume collection journey from the day one that I've started, and even now I do the same. And last but not the least, do not always go for one particular review or reviewer. Try and check multiple reviews for that particular perfume before you make your judgment whether you want to go for that perfume or not, because chances are you see one review of that particular perfume and you're like, I need to go and buy this, and you buy that particular perfume and then you're disappointed because it did not resonate as well as it did with the reviewer, because the reviewer might have liked the perfume, or if in case the influencer was influencing you, he was or she was successful at influencing you to purchase the product. Now it comes to you. It is your responsibility. Nobody is forcing you to buy something. So make that decision after you have compared it across different channels or pages or whatever. And the last bonus tip that I want to share with you is regarding a very important topic, which is perfume addiction. I have seen multiple people talk about this particular concept of perfume addiction, and I don't feel this is perfume addiction, to be honest. This, I think, is the underlying aspect of that entire addiction is something different. That is the reason I have never made a content around it, and today this final piece of advice will definitely end if there was any addiction regarding perfumes in your case. The thing is, you need to understand why you are buying perfumes. If you can answer why you are buying perfumes, then I think everything just kind of falls into its own place. For example, if in case you're just buying perfumes to impress that one particular person in opposite gender that is gonna come and smell the perfume and be like, oh my god, you smell so nice, I'm gonna fall in love with you, that is never going to happen. So if in case you're just buying perfumes just to impress that particular somebody in your life, stop it. You should not do that, because perfumes are like accessories or a part of your fashion where you're applying perfume to smell nice. But then there are other aspects like how you speak, how you look, how you behave, what you do. There are so many other angles to that particular concept where impressing somebody just by perfumes is never gonna happen. There will never be any occasion where a girl or a guy will be falling in love with you just because you smell nice. That does not happen. So that is one way of thinking about it. The other way of thinking would be why you're buying perfumes. Is it because you like to try and smell new perfumes? It can happen. Like for me, that is the reason I buy perfumes. I usually buy perfumes because I want to smell what is, available, what is the next artistry that has happened, because I take perfumes as art. Somebody trying to create something, but now that art is in a point where only clones exists mostly. But still, that is also a place where I have some motivation, because when I started the channel, my motivation was I wanted to find the best budget alternative to those expensive perfumes out there, because I felt paying so much for perfumes was not really justified. I still stand by it now. Like even if a perfume is selling for like 20-30k, I would rather go for a perfume that gets 80% to that point and comes around the budget of like 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, maybe say 10 times less than the price that I would have paid for. And I would have been happy with that 80% of smell, structure, performance, DNA, whatever you call it. So you need to figure out why you are buying perfumes in the first place. If in case it's just because you're an enthusiast, you want to build a collection, that's a different thing. But if in case you're just trying to impress somebody and that is the reason you're buying, then you're just wasting your money. That money could be invested in grooming yourself better, learning new skills, getting a promotion by applying more skills that you would be learning. There are so many things that you can do. I am not going to get into that, but that is how you're going to save money according to me. So these were some of the hacks, mindsets, methods that I have used across my day-to-day affair, by which I have been able to create a perfume collection and save some money in the process as well. Oh, before I leave, I think I have got one more particular idea that you can use. I was just about to end the video, but then I just realized that I kind of missed out on this. Always buy perfumes when there is some sort of sale going on, okay? If in case you already own perfumes and you don't need I mean, you are just trying to collect more, wait for different sales like Big Billion Day, Republic Day, Independence Day, New Year, Christmas. These are the times, Diwali, where there is a massive discounts on perfumes. Every brand is trying to push a perfume with a discounted price. So if in case you can purchase perfumes at that point in time in bulk, you're going to save a lot of money. So that was the final method that came across. In case there is anything else that I missed out on, you have the comment section, do let me know. And I'll come again next time with some other topic for you to share. Until then, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye-bye.